7 force field. Don't worry. I'll break you out of there. Glad I could help.
Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam, Allah Akbar, God is great. Hello Muslims, congratulations, Ramadan's coming up. I'm a little disturbed about the increase in terror attacks that goes on during Ramadan because you guys get real ornery when you're hungry. And when you guys are ornery, people explode. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here to talk to my fellow Canadian here, Justin Trudeau, about sycophantic, multicultural pandering. Now, this all started with his dad, Pierre Trudeau, who was the prime minister in the 70s, and he pushed multiculturalism because he figured that would be un-American. Whatever Americans are doing, I want to do the opposite. They seem like cowboys and rednecks and racists, so I'm going to be the opposite. I'm going to be a big cornucopia. Now, what they did is they brought in a lot of Indians. Indians have already been westernized because they come from a British colony. But it looks good on paper to have a lot of brown people in there. So Pierre Trudeau did it, and it was a success. Indians assimilated beautifully. I immigrated with a bunch of Indians. I was from Britain, they were from India, but we were basically the same. We were all playing hockey, wearing Def Leppard t-shirts in no time. He's trying to do it now with Muslims in his father's footsteps, and it's going terribly, obviously. 2 terror attacks in 1 week. We got terrorism all over the place in Canada. We also have weird goings-on where there's gender-specific abortions because he's really going out in the countryside to fulfill his multicultural quotas. But that's not stopping him. We got a big refugee hotel at the border to take them all in. Come on in, Haitians. Open borders here. But again, that's not even why I'm showing this video. I'm showing this video to showcase his magnificent pandering, his stunning ass-licking that goes on whenever he talks about any group but Christians. Listen to this guy talk and try not to get mad.
Assalamu alaikum.
Stop.
Today,
I hate the way he says that so well. Assalamu alaikum. You know, Arabic, all these Farsi languages, Urdu, they all have, they're like Chinese. Like there's Huda Hafiz and then there's Huda Hafiz. Most people just go Huda Hafiz, right? But no, he has to get the accent totally perfect. Just like when journalists say Nicaragua. It's so irritating. Where are you from? I'm from Paris. No one says that. They say Paris. Go ahead.
Muslims in Canada
Stop.
and around the world.
Muslims. Who says that? They're called Muslims, okay? Muslims around the world. He's saying, I'm one of you. It's so pandering. Remember, the guy doesn't cry when there's terrorist attacks, but when someone comes near him that's a refugee and says, I am so happy I be here, he just bawls like a baby. The only time he's sadder is when a pop star dies.
The world will mark the beginning of Ramadan.
Ramadan.
Over the coming month, people will gather in mosques and homes to pray, fast during the daytime, and in the evening, break their fast and enjoy iftars together.
Just stop. Why are you telling us this? Why does this exist? Do we have this for Lent? Hello, top of the morning to you, Catholics. This is a sad day for many of you as you will be abstaining from spirits such as whiskey, which is your poison of choice. We will be losing you for 40 days where you will be in a bad mood, but you will get a lot of house repairs done because you will not be hungover. I pray for you and God bless. Nope, never. Google doesn't even give us a doodle when Jesus dies. But these guys get all the proper pronunciations of their fast, Ramadan.
Families and friends will reflect on the values at the heart of Ramadan, like compassion, gratitude, and generosity.
Yeah, that's all
Ramadan
fastings.
reminds all of us that we can do more to put those values into practice, appreciate our many blessings, and put the needs of others before
Just
our
pause
own.
there. Did you catch that? We can all learn from Ramadan. We can all learn from Muslims and Islam and all the wonderful gifts it has to give. Yeah, that's not high on my priority list. In fact, if you're here in Canada from the East, you're here in the West, how about you do a little video talking about how important Christianity and Western culture is? You don't have to become a Christian. We're not going to say convert or die, but maybe do a little PSA saying, I'm very happy I came here. I'm glad I got out of my shithole country. Go ahead.
Here in Canada, it's also a chance to celebrate our country's Muslim communities and the important contributions Muslim Canadians make every.
This is an obsession with my family and I. If you go to the Natural History Museum in Ottawa, it is nothing but Cambodian contributions to Canada, Hmong contributions, Muslims. Oh, let's look at what the Egyptians have done for Canada. They are obsessed with everyone but themselves. Canada is Scottish. The Scots founded Canada. The country is inexorably linked to Scots. Throw a dart on a map anywhere in Ontario, and you will see McEwen Lane off of McAllister Boulevard down by Stewart Avenue. Okay? The country's money is all mustachioed Scotsmen. They built that country. They're the only ones that could take the cold. Then we got other European immigrants later. They built the railroad across the country. I'm not asking you to me, but at least have a little bit of reverence for the real founders of that country. At the Canadian History Museum, the Natural History Museum in Ottawa, should be 80% Scots. But there's just like one kilt off in a corner, and we focus on the incredible, mind-blowing contributions Muslims have had to Canada, while totally ignoring, of course, terrorism.
On behalf of our family, Sophie and I wish all those celebrating a blessed and peaceful Ramadan. Ramadan Mubarak.
What the hell does that mean? He reminds me of another prominent Canadian, Mr. Dress-Up. That's what this prime ministership is to him. It's just a chance to put on a bunch of different costumes, and him and his family can have Halloween every night. You know, this guy is more than just a dork, a pale shadow of his father, who also sucked, by the way, who is ruining Canada and putting everyone in jeopardy by glorifying every non-Western culture he can possibly find. But the thing that really irks me about him is he's indicative of a bigger problem, and that is the West's ethno-masochism. The Western shame is what he personifies. We love everyone else but us, and everyone else wants to come here because the West is the best.